Hello, I'm Mark Visser, aka Sparkuss. Welcome to my channel. Bit of a surprise this morning when we woke up. We got this. Now I'm from Canada, so this is not a big deal for me, except that living here in Japan, in Kyushu, this is a bit of a rarity. Apparently 30 years ago, 20-30 centimeters of built-up snow that stuck around for quite a while was pretty normal. But this just doesn't happen much anymore. I blame my family. They're here from Canada. Well, they're leaving today. That's why this is here. This is not usual. Pork plant. All blew over. This might be the most snow I've ever seen here. Okay, I love this. A cactus with snow on. You gotta love it. One of the problems with this is nobody in Kyushu knows how to drive in snow. They don't have snow tires. So if there's any snow on the road, anywhere you're going is going to take you at least 4 times as long. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Ice on the road. I'm not looking forward to this. I gotta drive my parents to the airport today. Snow on the poles, snow on the roof, snow on the cars, snow on everything. There's so much snow on that net, they got a crew out to clean it, and it's hanging down, and it's like there's crystals hanging from it. And some points you can't really get a good view this way, but it is really cool. That's what you get when you're not used to having snow. So I drove my parents to the airport this morning. The first thing we did is try and get on the highway, and they said closed because of snow. Well, that sucked. So we had to take regular roads most of the way, and then past where it was closed up until, get on the highway, go only 2 interchanges, get back off the highway, go to the airport. No problem, except that where we got on the highway, we could see a hell of a line. There was a traffic jam almost all the way to the next interchange. It was ridiculous. So there was no way I was going to get onto that, even to take the highway back 2 interchanges to where I would have to get off and use regular roads again anyway. So I took the regular lower roads to where I'd gotten on the first time, and it was open by then, so I got on the highway. Pretty good. Traveled at a good speed all the way down to Kurume, which is about 10-some kilometers from home. And 1 kilometer after the Kurume interchange, I hit another traffic jam. So, we're slow driving until Hirokawa, the next interchange, when I just gave up. I figure I'll get off the highway and take regular roads, and I feel like I'm traveling about twice the speed I was on the highway. So, give up on the highway, but I'm within 10 kilometers of home now, I think. Go to the grocery store, drive home, and then enjoy the rest of New Year's Eve. And all this wonderful snow. Which anyone watching this in Canada is going to say, that's not much snow. And you're right, for Canada it's not much snow, or parts of the northern states, or whatever. But for Kyushu, this is a lot of snow. It is possible this will be our only snow this year. Well, okay, that was a dumb comment. It's the 31st of December, so yeah, this is our only snow this year. Our only significant snow. I mean, the sprinkling we got on Christmas Day that didn't even reach the ground doesn't count. I meant to say this will probably be the only snow, not probably, this could be the only snow we get this winter. there's always that possibility. I've seen winters where we got no snow collect on the ground at all. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'm very glad to be in the house we're in now, not the old house, because that thing, I swear the house I lived in before had no insulation. There's no central heating in these houses. You've got either kerosene heaters or electric heaters, like little floor heaters plug in, or the air conditioner, which also doubles as a heater. Although apparently it's a lot more expensive to heat than it is to cool. Don't understand why. Anyway, so you only heat a single room or a couple rooms at a time. And the old house we lived in had, I swear it had no insulation at all. You turned off the heater and the room was cold within 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. It was very, very frigid. Piled up a lot of blankets on the bed at night. Where we are now is a much newer house, and there's good insulation in it, to the point that we have the heater on in the living room, and in a late afternoon, evening, nighttime, then turn it off when we go to bed. Never have to turn the heater on in the bedroom at all. We've got an air conditioner up in the bedroom that we almost never use for heating or cooling. Well, summertime cooling to cool down the bedroom at first, then switch over to fans after an hour or so after everyone's managed to go to sleep, because air conditioner all night long is not a good idea. I don't like it as much either. Anyway, for us, living here in southern Japan, this is a winter wonderland. And this piddly little amount of snow was enough to shut down the highway. And I can't believe it, we're slowing down again. Come on. Oy. I can't believe it. I get off the highway, I still find traffic jams. It's crazy. And the roads are clear. I mean, they're slightly wet. They're less wet than if it was raining, and people are timid. Just not used to driving in snow. Take a Kyushu driver, stick him in Canada. They'll probably be the first one in an accident. After my father. Well, no, that's not true. He doesn't have many accidents. He doesn't really have any accidents. He should. He's just been lucky. Should have gotten lots of tickets, too. If there's any police watching this, you should have been giving my father tickets, not letting him off. That'll make him happy. There's something you don't see too often. Tea bushes covered in snow. The tea of Yame is pretty famous, actually. We're in Chicago, but it still counts. If you can see those fans in the distance, they're supposed to be keeping the tea warm. I just don't know if they're succeeding right now or not. About 6-7 hours later, the snow is pretty much all gone. But that plant has fallen over again. It always does.